Very good afternoon and a warm welcome to all the attendees who are attending this webinar for MTech Chemical Engineering and specialization in process design. Let me introduce you first. I'm Kumar Gaurav. I'm working as a faculty in the Department of Chemical Engineering since August 2009, and this is a wonderful experience for me as a faculty to work along with the progress of UPS, if you have seen it for the last 10 to 13 years, and same thing I enjoy with the students who are prospering in the field of oil and gas industry, chemical, petroleum and petroleum refining industries. So let me start first of all with the MTech chemical engineering process design. If you can see the first part of our presentation, here we are having the faculty who are teaching presently in our department. Then if you look at the other peak, it is a university peak which was actually listed down in top 25 beautiful campuses to study for, and I think this was listed at the 10th number. Then you can see here there is another let's say affiliation that we are having, that is IICHE Student Chapter. It was started in the year October 2012. So now I'll first of all talk about with the department, and then I'll start with the actual course. So chemical engineering department was actually or formally established in the year 2006. At present, we are having 26 faculty, out of which 13 are already PhD holders and 13 are PG, or let's say they are doing or pursuing PhDs right now. And faculty is the asset of chemical engineering department. If you look at the educational background of the faculty, they are highly qualified and qualified from universities like University of Notre Dame, University of Massachusetts, University of Berkeley, University of Saskatchewan. If you look at the Indian part, then we are having faculty graduated from IITs, NITs, various government universities. So this is the strength of the department, which basically having good name among the various students who are opting for UPS as a study part. Now, if you look at the number of professors, associate professors, and assistant professors, so we are having 4 professors, and to name few, Professor Santosh Kumar Gupta, who is a ex-IIT Kanpur faculty. Then we are having Professor P.K. Das, who is basically CSIR lab, IICT retired professional. And apart from these 2, there are some or few more faculties who are having very excellent educational background, and same is true with the other faculty also. Now, if you look at the various courses that are offered by the department, so there are 2 UG courses and then there are 2 PG courses. So we are having BTech in chemical engineering with the specialization in refining and petrochemicals. Then we are having applied petroleum engineering with the specialization in gas engineering. And today, as we are going to talk about MTech chemical engineering, having specialization in process design. And from next academic year onwards, we'll also be having MTech pipeline engineering under our department. So for this, we are somehow reframing the course structure so that we will be having more exposure in terms of pipeline construction and design. Now, academically, as I said, we are having very good number of faculties, highly qualified faculties. But apart from teaching, we are also good at research. We are having various funded projects from MNRE, DST, IOCL R&D, and so on. And various research areas, if you look at, so we are having process modeling and simulation, then process optimization, which are the areas where you will be mostly working in future. And then we are having also catalysis and catalyst development, process technology, where we are developing some product, polymerization, and environmental engineering. We are having the background of faculty who have already worked in their PhD thesis on all these areas, and same areas are now being pursued as a part of their research. Now coming to the course that I am going to brief you today, that is MTech chemical engineering with the specialization in process design. First of all, why this course was started and what is the objective behind running this course. So our objective is, first of all, the program should first of all develop the industry centric personnel, and this is not like a other chemical engineer, but he will be mostly looking into the process design, development and operation part of chemical and petroleum industries. Now, if you see what this program is unique in terms of the same programs that are offered at some different places or at other places. So we are having highly domain specific courses where you will be studying the applied part of courses while let's say various subjects taught to you. Then, if you look at the course is divided into two parts. First year of your course will be having theory subjects, and second year of the course will have 1 year complete research project which will be done at various industries and organizations where we are having the tie-ups, and faculty which is our strength, which is our asset, okay, and these are educated from highly known places of the world and in India. And it's not only the internal faculty who are teaching to you, we are having various distinguished guests who are coming to the department and delivering the lectures in the, let's say, advanced areas of chemical engineering, where students will get to know what are the various advancements or kind of research activities that are taking place into these areas. And these professionals are mostly from academic institutes, from various R&D departments, from various industries. Then coming to next part, that is RISE. RISE is a concept which was came into picture 2 years back, and RISE basically stands for Research Initiatives for Students of Engineering. Here we are providing some basic funding to pursue a research in the area where students want to do some good work, and there is a proper system where students will be submitting a research proposal with the help of faculty. Then these proposals will be assessed, and based on the merit of the proposal the fund will be allotted, and this can be done along with your regular course curriculum, where extra time can be obtained and you can perform the experiments and accordingly results can be put. And then there are few instances where this in-house project was further taken to next level, where students also received some good amount of awards and achievements. So this is a good initiative that is taken by UPS. Now coming to your role, you may be interested, that's fine, I am there, I'll be studying MTech, but what is there after the MTech? Okay, so there are various roles that will be given after attending this course at UPS. So first of all, you may be recruited as process engineer, you may be given a role of design engineer, because the course outline, the various subjects that we are offering are almost intended where you can do all these kind of responsibilities. Then we are having roles offered like research engineers, where you will be doing, let's say, actual research in the various chemical engineering fields, data research. Then one of our MTech students in this batch, he got recruited into this data research. As you know, data analyst nowadays is a upcoming field in the area of employment. Then process design course also helps you to get into project engineering role, and same thing is true for engineering manager. Now where are our students going for the recruitment or after recruitment? So first of all, as you know, it is MTech chemical engineering, so we are having students placed in chemical engineering industries, refining industries, petrochemicals industry. Apart from these three, we are having major roles played by our MTech students in EPC company, which stands for engineering, procurement and construction companies. Also, as I said, there is a 1 year full-time research project which will be done at various industries. So we are getting also pre-placement offers where our students are going and doing this 1 year full-time major project. So two cases I'll mention you, where students went to Reliance Industries Limited at Jamnagar, and recent one is Aditya Birla Technological Park. Apart from this major industry we are having some allied sectors also like cement industry, glass industry, then fertilizer industry, waste treatment industry, pulp and paper industry. So these are few, let's say, job aspects or job roles which can be performed or can be offered after completing your MTech in chemical engineering with the specialization in process design. Now I'll just brief you about the courses that are offered during the first two semesters. So first one is transport phenomena. Then there is a specialized course, chemical engineering computing. Here it's not only basic numerical methods that we are teaching, but these methods are taught with respect to the applications of these methods in chemical engineering domain. Then we are having advanced thermodynamics taught. We are having chemical reactor engineering and design. Then fluid flow and heat transfer, equipment design. Here we have combined two courses together, fluid flow, which is a part of, let's say, fluid mechanics, and heat transfer, because both are complementary to each other. And then we are having next course offered in first semester is petroleum refining, petrochemicals and polymers, again taught by the industry professional who is actually a faculty in our department. Then we are having this uniqueness. If you see, fine, as a part of MTech thesis, you have to do a project, and if you are doing it in the area of, let's say, process modeling and simulation, so mostly projects are awarded. But if you see the, let's say, solution part of it, okay, it is mostly done with the help of MATLAB, Aspen Plus, Aspen HYSYS, and few other process simulators. So most of the time students themselves have to do all this kind of learning in terms of software usage. But in our case, we are having this chemical engineering computing lab where you will be taught MATLAB course, and this MATLAB applications will be useful to you while carrying out your major project. Coming to semester 2, there is a first course that is offered, process design and flow sheeting. Here we are studying basically about the process design. What is process design? What are the steps that are involved in the process design? Then what is the synthesis, process synthesis? How basically a concept is taken to a commercialized process. Then we are having part called as flow sheeting, where we'll be having various process flow sheets studied, like block flow diagram, process flow diagram, and piping and instrumentation diagram. Then we are having next course, process modeling and simulation, mass transfer equipment design and separation processes, principle of chemical process safety. And in this semester we are offering two electives, and the various electives that are offered in semester 2 are like systems analysis and optimization, project management and advanced process control. Here we are having both theory and lab, biochemical engineering, gasification technology, polymer engineering, plant utility equipment and systems, catalyst and catalytic material. So far the trend goes, we are having students interested in systems analysis and optimization, project management and contract administration, then plant utility equipment and systems, catalysis and catalytic materials. So out of this basket, the students have to choose any of the two, and those will be offered in semester 2. Then there is a summer course which will be run for a period of 6 weeks called as plant simulation. And here again we are having the various softwares taught, like Aspen Plus, HTRI, Aspen HYSYS, and with this basic knowledge, fundamental knowledge, you can go to pursue your 1 year full-time research project into various organizations. And these softwares are again used by these industries or organizations for simulations or for obtaining various kind of data. So with this background, you are ready to work on the various projects where the software applications are there. And coming to second year, so in both the semester 3 and semester 4, you are having only your So if you look at the eligibility criteria for the MTech admission to this course, so a candidate must be a BTech graduate and the minimum of 16% mark should be obtained at all the three levels, that is at 10th, 12th and at BTech level. Now coming to selection process, so there is an online process where the application forms will be available on this UPS website, which is http://www.ups.ac.in. So applications are available on this website, and on year basis the applications are made available in the month of October. So right now you can go to website and obtain more details about the application forms and process. Then once the applications are received, we conduct the interviews, and these interviews will be conducted through our career service team and enrollment team, where the faculty will be interviewing the various future candidates who will be considered as eligible candidates to this course. And the good part of this interview process is the interviews are conducted at different locations across the India. So you can choose any location which is near to your hometown or the place where you are staying right now. And though it is a private university, and if you see most of the universities, they just get the students admitted and nothing else is offered, and only receive the fees from the students. But as you know, whenever you go to some IITs, NITs or any government organization or let's say institutes, their MTech students are offered with some stipend. So same is true with UPS also. Let's say if you are get qualified and having a good rank where your percentile is above 90, then in that case you will be offered a stipend of around rupees 12,400 per month. In this case, apart from let's say your regular course attainment, you have to also teach, let's say, or you have to accompany a teacher as a part of teaching assistantship for a period of let's say 6 hours per week. That is the requirement of this particular stipend. Then let's say though you are not get qualified, or let's say you have not qualified any other exam, then in that case you will be getting a stipend of rupees 3,000 per month. And once you are interviewed and your candidature is suitable for this course, you will be intimated, and accordingly you can join the university, which generally starts in third or let's say fourth week of July. So first of all, we'll be having personality enhancement program where various professionals will be coming and giving you some training sessions about your personality enhancement. Then there will be departmental induction program where you will be briefed about the various courses that we are offering, the activities department doing. Then followed by some let's say refreshment or let's say brushing up of your knowledge of BTech courses. So this is how your semester starts, and then you will be having your regular courses taught. Now, if you want some more information in this case, okay, you can contact this number of Mr. Rohin Kumar Singh. He is basically enrollment executive. You can note down his number for any further queries regarding the enrollment or let's say admission process. Okay. Now, where are all of our students going for the industry where they will be having their 1 year full-time research major project done? So we are having first of all tie-ups with various R&D organizations or industries. So one of, or let's say a few of them are like IOCL R&D Faridabad, then Reliance Industries Limited Jamnagar, then we are having Aditya Birla Science and Technology Center at Taloja, Navi Mumbai. Same is true with this Grasim, that is ABSTC, Nagda, Madhya Pradesh. And apart from these regular seats, we are having our students doing their MTech thesis at BPCL CRDC Greater Noida, then EIL Gurgaon, Worli Parsons, Mumbai and Hyderabad, IICT Hyderabad, where our students worked on the product development part. Then two of our students went to Reliance Corporate Park also, where they were highly appreciated for their work. then Thyssen Group Industrial Solutions, and a few more. So, on an average, the students who are scoring well and are eligible for these industry-oriented major projects will be sent after finishing their summer course, mostly in the month of July, 1st July onwards. Now, this is about the regular course curriculum where students will be taught 1 year theory courses and then will be offered 1 year full-time industry-oriented projects at various industries. UPS has also started one initiative where the students will be going to the foreign universities under the program called as Foreign Exchange Program, where we are having ties with some French universities, and students will be going there, will be performing the projects, the credits will be earned, and same credits will be then credited for the final assessment of their MTech degree. In this case, the university is only offering the degree, not the university or a place where you are going for your 1 year project at all these foreign universities. So, for our case, for MTech process design in chemical or MTech chemical engineering process design, we are having 1 year full-time exchange program for third and fourth semester. This year, one of our student, Mr. Abhishek Shashidharan, he is doing his this first time 1 year project at University de Nantes in France. Also, the necessary requirement for to undergo for this foreign exchange program is the CGPA criteria, which is 7 in this case, because for the batches, okay, we started from let's say 2015 onwards, there is a CGPA of 10 pointer scale. So out of 10, you have to score minimum 7 CGPA, and based on the recommendations from the department, your application will be forwarded to this foreign exchange program through a common platform. Okay, where we are having Professor Urguen heading this department, and he is international faculty basically. And day by day or year by year, this program we are getting a high amount of appreciation from other parts also. So we are happy to introduce this foreign exchange program where if you want to do your, let's say, a sort of 1 year exchange program, or even if you want to pursue PhD, so this is the best opportunity, or I would say UPS the best place where you can get a chance to study into foreign universities also. So coming to placement part, placement, which is a major concern, reason being after BTech you are coming to MTech. Now the intentions may be different, but one common intention that we can identify is the placement. And fortunately, happily and proudly, I would say UPS is the place where MTechs are also getting the places, and the same is true with this MTech course also, MTech Chemical Engineering with PD. Reason being, if you are aware about the placements in various engineering colleges or let's say institutes, it may be somehow easy for BTechs, but that is not true with the MTechs. Even IITs, NITs or government universities, institutes, they are finding it difficult to get their MTech students placed. But a good part with UPS, or let's say it is our USP, where there is a hardcore team dedicated towards working on this placement part of the students, and students are also receiving good amount of opportunity to work into various industries. Now I would say there is no such percentage, but if you see or compare UPS with the other colleges, I would let's say give you the good news that we are able to offer MTech students good placement, and this may range let's say 50 to 60% based on student performances, students opportunities and students interest, because most of the students are then again aiming at their PhD admissions. So out of the eligible candidates, I would say around 70 to 80% students are able to get placed. And if you look at the various industries like TCEL, then Technip India Limited, Cummins, Worley Parsons, Petrofac, Nagarjun Agrichem, then Eurodeg. Just now I mentioned sometime before about Aditya Birla Science and Technology Center at Navi Mumbai. Then Avinex Software Private Limited, where one of our student is working in the role of software development and application. Then markets and markets. So this is not a market kind of job, but this will be carried out technical data analysis. Same is true with global data. Now coming to Infosys, Infosys is not let's say a core software company, or let's say vertical that is visiting UPS. So Infosys energy vertical is visiting to recruit the students from MTech Chemical Engineering. And if you are interested in teaching part also, that opportunities we are also having. So recently one of our students got placed into Pandit Deendayal University at Gandhinagar. And apart from this, as I mentioned, we are having faculty who are having excellent qualification, educational background, academic background, and our students with their references are able to get admissions for their PhDs into good foreign universities also. So all sorts of opportunities are available with respect to this course. You can go to industry, you can go to R&D center, you can go to academic institutions, even you can go for pursuing higher education like PhD also. So it's your call, it's your choice what you want to opt for. And let me tell you again that there is a separate department, career services department, where there is a dedicated team, all 24/7 working team looking after placement of these students. And as on date, I'm almost 80% of BTechs are placed, and coming to MTechs, somewhere around 50 to 60% students are placed. So placement part, which is mostly a worrisome part from most of the aspirants for MTechs. So in this case, you can get relaxed when you get admitted into UPS, because UPS in a critical time, in a let's say good market time also, they are able to place their students in all the situation, which is again I would emphasize that it is USP of our organization or our institute, that is students are able to get placed, or students are getting placed into various organizations. Now this is what about the academic part. So question may arise, this is what we do all the time? No, we do a lot amount of fun while learning. So there are various cultural events, then there are various sports activities, then there are various other social activities that are being carried out throughout the year, and this somehow grooms your other part of your personality, and I think which is again important apart from academic part. So I would say UPS, it's not only academic institution, it is also a institute which will be offering you these opportunities of showing your talent in terms of various forms. Now, if you look at the location UPS is based at the foothills of Mussoorie Hills, and this overall view is very picturesque. And whosoever visit the UPS campus, first of all, gets happy with the location. Apart from UPS location, Dehradun itself is a well-known city for let's say various activities. Okay, it is a city for various CSR organization. It is a city for ONGC. It is a city for Survey of India. So many good organizations, industries are associated or are settled in Dehradun. And Dehradun itself is a well-known place where you can come, you can study, you can perform well into the academics, get placed, and apart from doing all this, you can also enjoy the beauty of the nature surrounding the Dehradun and in the Dehradun. So placement wise, I think you should not be bothered more, because I am here to say that UPS is let's say working hard towards this placement part, and students are also happy with the process, overall process. And then students are also recommending their let's say relatives or their friends to go for pursuing the various courses at UPS. Reason being the placement. So thank you. If you look at these festoons, okay, so there is a good omen carried out with these festoons. So I am also expecting and hopeful that this thank you note will bring us a good omen or good number of candidates to this course, which is MTech Chemical Engineering with the specialization in process design. Thank you. So if you are having any query related to the course, related to some other activities or placement, you can ask me. Okay, uh, let me talk to you about the package that is offered to MTech students. So, if you look at the average package, it goes somewhere around 5 lakhs per annum, where on a lower side it is 4 lakhs per annum, and it may go, or it is, or let's say it's already there. So, it is around 6 lakhs per annum as a highest package offered to the MTech chemical engineering students. So to start with, I think the package that I have just said is a good amount of package you can start with and start your working towards these engineering companies. So I hope the presentation was useful to you to understand what is MTech Chemical Engineering with specialization in process design at UPS is always open to all your queries. So whenever you find to let's say find any solution to your query, you can always come to us and can post your queries on UPS website, or I have already mentioned few numbers in my slide about the enrollment and admission process. So I hope this PPT was useful to you and will be and had already given you more insight into the course and overall placement and industry, let's say internship that we are offering as a part of course. Thank you very much.